For your next bout are from Kyrgyzstan, India, Australia, Sri Lanka and Botswana. Your referee in charge of the action from Hungary, Veronica Zooks. First to the ring, boxing out of the red corner, representing England, Gemma, Paige, Richardson.
What an ovation for Gemma Richardson as she approaches the boxing ring for her fourth bout of this, her maiden Commonwealth Games. Breaks out into a little skip, and she has been really impressive so far. A fantastic display against Jasmine, the 2021 Asian Continental bronze medalist. In her semi-final,
opponent boxing out of the blue corner, representing Northern Ireland, Amy Sarah Broadhurst.
For Amy Broadhurst, it is bout number 2, and she has been dominant. Excuse me, it's bout number 3, having been dominant in her completed bout so far. Third round stoppage over the Zambian Alistus Nkandu. And then in the semi-final,
ladies and gentlemen, this is the final in the women's lightweight division, contested over 3 3-minute rounds. Introducing to you first in the red corner, representing England, Gemma, Paige Richardson. And her opponent in the blue corner, representing Northern Ireland, Amy Sarah Broadhurst.
Veronica Zooks with the final instructions. And we are underway. 60-kilogram lightweight action between boxers from England and Northern Ireland. The woman wearing red has begun pecking and poking with her lead hand, but is yet to find a range. Is Gemma Richardson, turned 21 on quarter-finals day here at Birmingham 2022. The southpaw proffering a more flat-footed stance, but whipping in a left hand to the body. That's a terrifically picked punch. Is Amy Broadhurst, 25 years of age, and she comes to the ring as the reigning world champion from Istanbul a few months ago. Terrific shot, setting out her stall early on in the first 30 seconds.
Well, Broadhurst is definitely the favourite here, Ronald, but at the same time, Richardson, you know, has approached the contest in a positive way, coming out on the front foot, forcing the pace and pressure, which is what she's got to do, but she's in against a very accurate punch picker in Broadhurst, a southpaw, and yes, she normally dictates things very easily with her style of boxing, but Richardson here is starting well on that front foot. She's just got to get a little bit closer to actually score with these shots. But it's not been a bad start for Richardson, who's taken the contest to Broadhurst. So good tactics from the English camp, but yes, she's up against it. Broadhurst, she's quality.
So Broadhurst content to stand flat-footed, trying to dazzle her opponent with that waving of the right hand like a wand, whipping in that left hand to the body again, but Veronica Zooks calling stop immediately, indicating to Broadhurst that it was low. Well, Richardson, in her semi-final win over Jasmine yesterday, was really physical, roughing up the taller Indian boxer on the inside, not averse to hitting low herself on occasion yesterday. There's a rapier, crisp left cross from Broadhurst, and she used that punch terrifically yesterday in her victory over Cynthia Ogunsemilore of Nigeria. And it was hurtful as well, as she began increasingly to sit down on it to generate more leverage. There's the same shot once again.
The left uppercut to the body from Broadhurst is a very impressive punch indeed. She sets it up with the jab, measures the distance with the jab, then moves the feet into range and whips that left uppercut through the middle. So Richardson's got to try and catch her as she's coming forward. But again, tactics are good from Richardson, but she's just not being effective enough because she's not getting close enough to land the shot. So she's got to try and edge forward and get into punching range as Gemma Richardson.
Coming forward on a 10-second clapper is Broadhurst, but she has dominated the space of the boxing ring as she lands a left cross just before the bell. A very good round of boxing from the reigning world champion. Let's listen into the blue corner.
Nice breath. One more. Okay. Now listen. Please deep breaths. Fill your lungs.
Good boxing from Broadhurst. There's that shot there, whipped it underneath. That's a long left uppercut. Come bolo shot, if you like. Good work, accuracy from Broadhurst.
Okay, doing really well though. Okay, keep those feet alive though. That's the most important thing. All right, because she's looking to throw one down here or one over the top. So you've got to throw your backhand down.
So let's take a look at the scores. Amy Broadhurst taking the first round unanimously, 10-9 from all 5 scoring judges. So into the second round we go. The reigning world champion Amy Broadhurst taking the first round across the board. She used a good right jab, but more particularly a potent backhand which she whipped in as a bolo shot to the body and an occasional cross to both sternum and chin of Richardson. The reigning world senior champion facing off against a former world youth champion, Gemma Richardson, taking World Youth Gold in 2018 when the edition was held in Budapest in Hungary. There's that vaunted backhand to the body once again, just above the belt line with the palm turned upwards. Both boxers fighting on the edge of the rule book, putting the heel of the glove and then the forearm from Broadhurst. But again, it was the heel of the glove from Richardson into the face of Broadhurst, where Broadhurst responded with some rough stuff of her own.
Yeah, it's 6-1, isn't it, with these two? Both are skating on thin ice, really, but and getting away with it here and there. So they're both guilty of infringements. But again, it's just the more accurate work. The quality shots are coming from Broadhurst in blue. Just meeting Richardson head-on, isn't she? But it's that accuracy and timing, Ronald. That's the impressive thing from Broadhurst.
So Mouthpiece has been dislodged just before the halfway stage of this second round. Action resumes, and on the resumption, it's a left cross out of the southpaw stance from Broadhurst. Physical on the inside. Referee Veronica Zooks allowing them to work away before issuing a command of stop. But that is excessive holding. That results in a warning against Gemma Richardson. Now, given that a warning has gone in her direction, and she takes another hard southpaw left, one wonders whether a warning will be forthcoming if Broadhurst continues to persist with similar tactics, because as we've said, both boxers engaging in the rough stuff on the inside.
Nice little left up there from Richardson. It's not too bad. Broadhurst very relaxed as she's coming forward. So Richardson's got to be a little bit more switched on and catch her opponent as she's coming forward, especially with that left hook. If Broadhurst keeps dropping that lead hand as she's coming forward, then she's open to that shot.
Right, left, not too far away from Broadhurst as she got over the front foot.
30 seconds.
Clear command of stop boxing, forcing a disengagement. Terrific left hand to the body again. Broadhurst turning her back on Richardson. Richardson helping herself to a free shot from behind. And again, the heel of the glove. Oh, and that 2 uppercuts crashed in from Broadhurst after a clear command of stop. While a sporting touch of gloves after that blatant infringement from Broadhurst, saying she didn't hear the instructions, she's so zoned in, but lucky not to be hit with a warning there. So let's listen into the red corner.
Keep your composure a bit when you're getting in close, that's why you got warned. All right, deep breaths, come on. Keep your composure, okay? When you're getting close, you don't have to be all messy and horrible, but that right hand's got to go straight. Put your legs under you. And when she attacks, if you're not, don't think you can hit her on the way in, just back off and go side to side and we start again. Okay, come on in. 3 minutes.
Dave Alloway.
Keeping your composure when she comes at you. All right, when you get in
take that space. 1, 2, slip 2, 1. That's the type of thing you need to be putting on her. She was back in that straight line. You understand? Now again, touch that backhand. Just create that space.
You want to edge in. You want to edge in. You want to edge in.
So let's take a look at the scores. It's a clean sweep of the card for the second successive round. 10-9 for all 5 scoring judges. Remember, the judges don't take the warning into effect. All 5 of them have scored for the boxer in blue. The warning has been accounted for and a point removed from the scorecard of Gemma Richardson for excessive holding. The warning issued in the second.
Yeah, Dave Alloway in that corner there, just trying to raise the spirits of his boxer, Gemma Richardson. And to her credit, she's come out again on that front foot, looking to force the pace and pressure. She's young, you know, and this is an experience thing. She's in against a world champion. She's certainly not out of her depth, but she'll learn from this. And she's just got to enjoy this experience, listen to the coach, and give it everything you've got in the last round. That's all she can do.
And again, just to underline how talented Gemma Richardson is, that she's driven backwards once again, and as she found herself near the ropes on the far side of the ring, a southpaw left came crashing through from Broadhurst, which was a heavy scoring shot.
And the Northern Irish coaches picked up on that, didn't they? How Gemma Richardson is going back in a straight line. That was an example there, and Broadhurst just carried the attack on. So Richardson has got to go back and then off to the side rather than going back in a straight line. That's just a little mistake she's making. And against the world champion in Broadhurst, you're going to get punished.
Very good, Amy. Very
again,
good. Pace going forward.
Broadhurst, 4 years older than Richardson, but their careers in developmental youth and junior boxing almost identical. Both of them enjoying under-22 European success. Broadhurst coming back in 2019, whereas I was ringside in Roseto in Italy last year when Gemma Richardson occupied top spot on the podium in the European Under-22 Championship. So much continental success under the belts of both of the boxers, but Broadhurst with a greater experience, and she has stamped that on this gold medal bout here. But Richardson continuing to compete, and it's going to be another warning. So, 1 warning for holding in the second round, 1 warning for failing to keep her head up in the third round. If Broadhurst picks up another warning in the final round, then she will be disqualified.
Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate for Gemma Richardson. It really slips away from her now, but she's still going for it. Fair play. She's a fighter, is Richardson. True battling spirit there from her. Still believing that she can turn it around.
And she's going to need to take her opponent out of there inside the distance in order to prevail in this final round. Let up in the application of Richardson. Hear cries of stay composed from the Northern Ireland corner as Broadhurst standing with that left hand locked and loaded before uncoiling it, scoring at mid-range. Physical on the inside once again. Richardson with a period of success as she pins Broadhurst to the ropes. Broadhurst looking to bomb away before another tangle ensues. So it's going to be interesting. Well, I think Broadhurst have done enough to take the final round once again. We'll see from the judges' scorecards. Remember, the warnings have nothing to do with the judges. They will score for who they think has won the round, and then the warning will be applied across the board. 2 of them amassed or assessed against Gemma Richardson during the course of that gold medal bout. And Amy Broadhurst, the world champion from Istanbul earlier this summer, has added Commonwealth Games gold to her burgeoning resume. Beautiful left cross at the start of the third round.
Good performance from Broadhurst. You know, she's a very
ladies and gentlemen, please show your
good
appreciation for both boxers.
Richardson fought every step of the way there in that last round, but it slipped away. It's an experience thing, but Broadhurst was a quite comfortable winner there. Yeah, she's quality, Broadhurst. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . .
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to your judges' scorecards where we have a unanimous decision for your winner. And now Commonwealth Games champion. In the blue corner, representing
Gemma Richardson.
Ireland, Amy
Pumps her fist in celebration and having been announced as the Commonwealth Games champion, capping off a quite magnificent run through the 60-kilogram lightweight division here in Birmingham. The reigning world champion, asserting her authority and demonstrating her dominance throughout the course of the tournament. And that didn't let up in the gold medal bout. Gemma Paige Richardson, who turned 21 on the 4th of August, deserves immense credit, coming away with a sensational silver medal in this, her first Commonwealth Games. But this moment belongs to Dundalk's Amy Broadhurst, and she engaging with the crowd, absolutely ecstatic at what she has accomplished. The close friend of Katie Taylor, the iconic figure in Irish boxing, has secured herself a Commonwealth Games gold medal with a series of quite brilliant boxing displays out of that southpaw stance.
Amy Broadhurst, coming into this contest as a world champion, was always going to be the favourite for it. Got her nose in front with some clever boxing as a southpaw in those first 2 rounds, and then just capped it off there, just showing her dominance in the last round. But Gemma Richardson, let's give her a lot of credit. She battled all the way, every second of every round. She was in there having a go. She's young, she'll learn from it. It's an experience thing, and she's got a silver medal. Goes away from the Commonwealth Games with a silver. But well done, Amy Broadhurst, winning that gold. Great performance.